What you're about to witness isn't paranormal, but it is extraordinary. For over a decade, Noah Massé has captivated audiences around the globe. One acoustic cover at a time.
This is ground control to Major Tom.
With over 190 million views on YouTube and a repertoire that defies logic. More than 1,000 iconic tracks. Mike recreates the classics with a precision and soul that fans call otherworldly.
Now I think I know.
Armed with just a guitar, a mic, and a mysterious ability to channel the spirit of rock legends.
So goodbye, yellow.
Experience epic acoustic classic rock from the Beatles.
I read the news today, oh boy.
To Pink Floyd.
I cannot put my finger on it now.
From Toto.
You know I can't hold you back now.
To Total Goosebumps.
And as we wind on down the road, the leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old.
Noah Massé delivers a performance that you have to see.
Take some time to do the things we never had.
To believe. This is the Noah Massé Show.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. And do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronking buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own. fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, no verdict was returned. And while Lenin read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died, we were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast, it landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. He was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the 3 men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. And they were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. They were singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. Hold for applause. Hey, that wasn't bad. I made it all the way through without really looking at the lyrics. That was the key. Whew, that's crazy. Longer than Stairway to Heaven by like 30 seconds. Welcome to the Mike Massé Show. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. It's been a long time coming, you might say. Yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of something that was always daunting to me, that song. I was just like, I don't know. It's too many words. And too many subtle variations in timing and melody throughout. It's a lot to remember. But I think I'm pretty much there. So, yeah. This is... my career is divided into two halves. Before American Pie and after American Pie. At least I'm kind of hoping it, has that kind of significance. Let's see. So, did you enjoy that? Thank you very much. Thanks to those who threw something in the tip jar. Oh. That says... Oh. Thanks, Slobodan. And thanks, Brian Flanagan. You're kind, because you already donated before the show. That's very kind of you, Brian. I like the example you're setting. Right on. Cool. Well, feel free if anybody else is excited about that or liked it or wants to, reward me for my efforts. That was quite the effort, I'm just saying. But yeah. All right, thank you, good night. I think we did what we came here for. All right, no, I'll play a few more songs. I wanted to do Crying by Roy Orbison today, but honestly, I think I practiced American Pie too much. Like my voice, you can kind of hear it. It's a little tired. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. My voice is a little tired. And Crying's not the kind of song you want to try when you're tired, but I mean, we can try it, I guess, as long as you understand that it'll be better every other time I do it. How's everybody doing? Noah, you want to say hi? I got my son Noah running the controls over here. He's coming over to say hi. Hello. So I'm wearing my Buddy Holly t-shirt in honor of the day the music died. And I like the whole, I like the lyric, this'll be the day that I die, kind of referencing, that'll be the day that I die. The Buddy Holly song, it's kind of cute. Oh, I have something else too. I don't know if you can see it. Cheers. It's empty. But it's a Buddy Holly mug from the Buddy Holly Center in Lubbock, Texas. They have the actual glasses that he wore that they recovered from the plane crash site in a glass case. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I've been to the Buddy Holly Museum. And Roy Orbison's kind of that vibe too, same time period, right? You're like, why don't you do some Buddy Holly? I know, that would have made sense. But I mean, I've done Peggy Sue, but I mean, yeah, anyway. I heard, you know what, randomly though, I heard Every Day today. Like I was walking along a parade route. There's a parade in my neighborhood, and like one of the vehicles, before the parade started, they were playing Every Day. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I considered it a good omen for my American Pie debut. All right, let's do some Roy Orbison. Reverb. Oh, actually, let's talk about, sorry. Let's talk about donations real fast. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You can do it through the live chat there, as you've seen people do. You can click on the little dollar symbol and type in an amount, and it'll show up as a big colored box. And we'll all say thank you. And you can make a request if you want, or 2 or 3. Sure. Or you could do PayPal or Venmo. Those QR codes are on your screen right now. And you can, if you do PayPal or Venmo, then, I get 97% of what you send versus 70% through YouTube. Just Just so you know. But I'm not trying to discourage you from donating through YouTube if that's your only way of doing it. I appreciate it. So, all right. With that in mind, enough of my yakking. Let's boogie. I was alright for a while. I could smile for a while. But I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. Oh, you wished me well. You couldn't tell that I've been crying over you, crying over you. And you said so long, left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand that the touch of your hand can start me crying. Thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? 'Cause you don't love me, and I'll always be crying over you, crying over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 crying. I'm crying, I'm crying. Oh, sort of like that. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Skins. Oh, thanks, Kirk. I might do some Phil Collins for you, but I'm not going to do that one tonight because I haven't worked on it in a long time. And frankly, I have a gig tomorrow night locally, and so I don't want to I got to save something for tomorrow night a little bit. But I can probably pull off some Phil Collins, I hope. Maybe. All right, but I do have some other requests that were made before the show started. Oh, that's the wrong list. Speaking of Linda, let's do a Wicked Game for Linda. Reverb. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. This one is only gonna break your heart. No, I don't wanna fall in love. This one is only gonna break your heart with you. With you. What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. Well, now I don't wanna fall in love. This one is only gonna break your heart. No, I don't wanna fall in love. This one is only gonna break your heart with you. With you. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. This one is only gonna break your heart. No, I don't wanna fall in love. This one is only gonna break your heart with you. This one is only gonna break your heart with you. This one is only gonna break your heart. No, nobody loves no one. Yeah. Thanks, Linda. All right. Brian Flanagan actually wants some more Don McLean. This is before the show, but he knew I was going to play American Pie. But he's like, hey, play Vincent too. And I'm like, okay. That can be arranged. Actually, I've already arranged it. I just need to play it. Starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills. Sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds and violet haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads and nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged man in ragged clothes, a silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Yes. That was for Brian Flanagan. I'm going to do one for my mom, and then I'm going to look and see what people have requested on, you know, like right now. These were requests that came in before the show. I like to do them in the order in which they are received, generally speaking. Yeah. I do know Sally Simpson. Somebody asking for that? Yeah, I might try Sally Simpson. I'm good. Well, spoiler alert for those of you who are coming to my show tomorrow night. I'm actually going to do it tomorrow night with my friend Barb. She's going to sing backing vocals on it. It's going to be pretty cool. Maybe I'll do it tonight. We'll see. This one's for my mom. Reverb. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died, and give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. 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 Lovely. It's a lovely little tune. I want to say thanks to Shar and Mike for their donation as well, for when you guys watch the replay. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night. That's awesome. By the way, Shar and Mike totally surprised me. I was in Minnesota last weekend, right? On Friday night. And they were there. It was crazy. I did not know they were going to be there. They surprised me. I saw them in the lobby before the show. And I'm like, I'm looking over. I'm like, all right, that guy's he's wearing my merch. That looks a lot like Mike Brady. I'm like, why would Mike Brady be here? It's funny. And then I saw Shar. I'm like, oh yeah, that's them. Really cute. See you guys tomorrow. All right. Let me see here. Sally Ann, thank you. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. You know, the American Pie, it's kind of about the loss of innocence, right? For American innocence. Recounting some just crap that happened. And some good stuff, I guess. But yeah, the loss of innocence. And it kind of, just, still feels relevant. I don't know. Just still feels relevant. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, David Pothier. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda Myers, appreciate you. Oh. Thanks, Giselle. Zilla. Karma. Thanks, Tom Lobster. Right on. And Tom Lobster has sponsored an instant request. I guess we can just do that now, and then I'll circle back to any of the live chat requests that we may or may not have. They're not showing up for me, though. They're not showing up in my viewer activity. So you're going to have to tell me what people have asked for in the... Woo! Yeah, I mean, in a minute. What do we want to do for Tom Lobster? We're going to do an instant request, as Noah has just thrown up the graphic. Thanks for doing that, Noah. Instant request means you can put a song in the live chat right now, and I'll pick one that you put in the live chat. Can I give you some suggestions? Just kidding. Guess that sort of defeats the purpose. You give me suggestions. All right. Thanks, Tom Cox. Thank you, sir. Ooh, I kind of wanted to do Daydream Believer anyway, so I'm going to do that one for you in a minute. Ooh, Scarlet. Love it. Long black veil. Yeah, that's always a good one. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't already. If you're typing in the live chat, it means you subscribe. Yeah, Scarlet's good too. Oh, gee, Kelly. Radiohead? Question mark? Someone. Yeah, I can see that. You can throw up something on the screen while we're doing this. So far, I'm leaning toward Montreal. All right, we'll do Long Black. All right, hi Brazil. Hello, Brazil. I was hoping I was going to be coming to Brazil in October, but it did not happen, sadly. And it was not my fault. It was incompetence by a booking agent. That is the story of my life. All right. We're going to do Long Black Veil, and then we're going to do Daydream Believer. That sounds like a nice pairing of two completely different songs. Long Black Veil. All right. So this is I don't know who wrote the song, but it's a cover of a cover, basically, of a cover. I don't know. Johnny Cash is kind of the one I think who made it most famous, perhaps. Somebody can check me on that, since I wasn't around. And then Dave Matthews covered it like in the 90s or 2000s on a live album, really cool, called Listener Supported. Okay, let's do it. "10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed beneath the town hall light. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you won't have to die. But I said not a word, though it meant my life, for I I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. Ah, she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Well, now the scaffold is high, eternity is near. She stood in the crowd and she shed not a tear. Ah, sometimes at night, when the cold winds blow, in a long black veil she cries over my bones. Ah, she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Lori. Alright. Did I say Tom Cox? I meant Tammy Cox. Wow. Or was it Tom Cox earlier? Were there two different Coxes on tonight? No, Tammy Cox. I'm sorry. There is a Tom Cox that's a fan as well. I just didn't have my glasses on. Sorry. Maybe you guys are related. Alright. Let me do Daydream Believer. Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. A shaving razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Now you know how happy I can be. Oh, what good times start and end without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
Sure. Cool. Yeah, I can do some Cat Stevens. Just so we're all on the same page. I don't know that I'm gonna play for 2 hours tonight. I mean, if you guys can help me stick around if the requests/donations keep coming in, I'll stick around. But like I said, I have a gig tomorrow night, so I'm kind of, not necessarily looking to blast out my whole voice tonight. But it's fun. I'm having fun.
La 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 la. Now that I've lost everything to you, say you wanna start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving. But if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. Then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and it's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you like a child girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. 'Cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl. And if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and it's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you like a child girl. La 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 la. Baby, I love you, and if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and it's hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, and I'll always remember you like a child girl. Sure.
reading Marianne Fryer's message. I hope you feel better soon, Mary. Oh boy. Well, it sounds like you're a captive audience tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you feel better. So take these broken let's see. Lori. I don't feel like playing hitchhiking or I'm on fire. I don't really do I'm on fire by myself. I do that usually with rock. So I'm sitting here trying to decide what to do about that. I have an idea. What's it called? I can try dancing in the dark. I don't do that one very often. I've done it. Don't know that I do it well. We'll all find out together. I like that song though, Dance in the Dark. It's a good song. Playing the role of Courtney Cox will be Noah Massé. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. It's probably for the best. All right. Flat tune guitar.
Get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling this same way. I am nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Let's just keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving round the place. Check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. Man, I'm just living in a dump like this. Something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know that there is. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Okay, bridge.
Sitting around getting older. There's a showcase I'm wearing, it's on me. Shake this world off my shoulder. Come on, baby, the laugh's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up alright. They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. Need a love reaction. Come on, baby, give me just one look. Can't start a fire. Sitting around crying over broken heart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. I can't start a fire, worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Hey, baby!
Little Clarence Clemens. Clarence Clemens dance moves. I got most of it. I forgot there's a bridge. Oh yeah, there's that other thing that happens. Yeah. We got there eventually. Alright. Singing with the flat guitar. I guess I should do some Phil Collins. Or Genesis. Do I know any Phil Collins? I'm thinking we're going to do Throwing It All Away, because that's kind of the one that's sort of most familiar to me at the moment. Which means I need to switch guitars and capo. You know, Bruce Springsteen does have an autobiography called Born to Run, I believe. Oh yeah, they're making a movie about Bruce Springsteen, but it's not called Born to Run. It's called some weird lyrical reference. I'm like, really? Okay. But yeah, but he wrote a book about his life called Born to Run. And I always wondered how many times he thought about that lyric while he was working on the book. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. Just like that lyric just kept coming to me while I was reading his book. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. All right, let's throw it all away, shall we?
Need I say I love you? Need I say I care? Need I say that emotion's something we don't share? I don't want to be sitting here trying to deceive you, 'cause you know I know, baby, that I don't wanna go. Cannot live together, cannot live apart. That's the situation, we've known it from the start. And every time that I look at you, well, I can see the future. You know I know, baby, that I don't wanna go. Just throwing it all away, throwing it all away. Is there nothing that I can say to make you change your mind? I watch the world go round and round and see mine turning upside down. Ooh, 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 throwing it all away. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now who will light up the darkness? Who will hold your hand? Who will find you the answers when you don't understand? Why should I have to be the one who has to convince you? 'Cause you know I know, baby, Well, I don't wanna go. Someday you'll be sorry. Someday when you're free, memories will remind you that our love was meant to be. And late at night when you call my name, only sound you'll hear is the sound of your voice calling, calling after me. Throwing it all away, throwing it all away. And there's nothing that I can say. Throwing it all away. Throwing it all away. Throwing it all away. Throwing it all away. Yeah. All right. Noah, were there any YouTube requests that I have not played that were songs, specific songs, or artists? Okay. All right, folks. Breaking news. All right. Stop it. All right. Oh, thank you. I saw you. I heard you the first time, but thank you. I don't know if you meant to do it twice, but I mean, you can do a hat trick. Just kidding. I mean, while we're at it. I'm kidding. But thank you, and thank you. Thank you twice. All right. Which is what? Oh, the Love Me Do one, or the Happy Together. Happy Together. Yeah, that's kind of hard to do by myself. It's a good song though. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I they said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Got the strings on the last one. Yeah, the guitar synth wasn't tracking very well. It was making some weird sounds, so I just decided to bail on it. I haven't played that one in a very long time. And I made a mistake. Should I tell you what it was? Or can you figure it out? Yesterday. The first time I'm not supposed to go day. But the strings do it the first time. But we didn't have any strings, so that's my excuse for doing it twice. All right. I'm at the end of my list again. I think I'm gonna just do one more. Maybe we'll call it, unless another request comes in the meantime. I might do this song tomorrow night. Spoiler alert. I want to do one of my favorite songs to sing is Against the Wind. I'm going to do that. I know I've done it a lot, but I don't think I've done it that recently. So this might be the last song, unless you guys rally and give me something else to do.
Seems like yesterday, but it was long ago. Janie was lovely, she was the queen of my nights. There in the darkness with the radio playing low, and the secrets that we shared, the mountains that we moved, caught like a wildfire out of control. So there was nothing left to burn, nothing left to prove. And I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it never would end. Remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong, we were running against the wind. The usual slowly passed. I found myself alone, surrounded by strangers I thought were my friends. Found myself further and further from my home, and I guess I lost my way. There rose so many roads. I was living to run and running to live, never worried about paying or even how much I owed. Moving 8 miles a minute for months at a time, breaking all of the rules that would bend. Began to find myself searching for shelter again and again. Against the wind, a little something against the wind. I found myself seeking shelter against the wind. Well, those drifters' days are past me now. I've got so much more to think about. Deadlines and commitments, What to leave in, what to leave out, against the wind. I'm still running against the wind. I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Well, I'm older now, but still running against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Still running against the wind. Still running against the wind. Against the wind. I'm still running against the wind. Still running against the wind. Against the wind. Still running against the wind. Running against the wind. Running against the wind. Against the wind. See, young man, run against the wind. Watch the young man run against the wind. Watch the young man running against the wind. He'll be running against the wind. Against the wind. Let the cowboys ride against the wind. Ooh, against the wind. Let the cowboys ride against the wind. He'll be riding against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind. Riding against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind.
Did something happen? What? All right. So, all right, cool.
Somebody said one horse.
Someone said what?
One horse.
Huh. Whoa. Who said that? Figure. Yes, my guitar is Ovation. It's actually a Damas Ovation because it has the carbon fiber top. Yeah. And it's got my logo on the 12th fret. Yay. Alright, I'll do one more. Oh, let me do the sphere, then I'll do one more, because I was supposed to do the sphere. What was the other one? Hold on. She said something else, too. Or maybe that was Mary. Oh, no, that was Lori. Okay, she wanted the sphere. Okay. We're going to do the sphere. This is a Rush song. It's at the end of... It's actually part of a Rush song. It's just the end of a Rush song. A Rush song called Hemispheres, which is side one of the album Hemispheres. But this is just a little acoustic thing they do at the end. It's really nice. I used to play it at the end of most of my live streams. And now I don't because I forget. Unless somebody reminds me. Reverb. Noah. Thank you.
We can walk our roads together if our goals are all the same. We can run alone and free if we pursue a different aim. Let the truth of love be lighted. Let the love of truth shine clear. Sensibility, armed with sense and liberty, with a heart and mind united in a single perfect scene.
I think I'm going to pick the last song unless somebody throws a really good suggestion into the live chat. How about American Pie? American Pie, take two. Just kidding. That's the song that's definitely in my brain these days, though. Not going to lie. Because I put it there with great force. Shoot. That is a great song, Brenda, but that's not one that I play. But Elvin Bishop, that's Elvin Bishop, Fooled Around and Found Love. He's like the guitar player, but the singer on that song is Mickey Thomas from Starship, and he's just like one of the best rock singers ever. He kills that song. I love it so much. Ripple? I mean, sure. I'm down with Ripple. Ripple's always fine. It's a nice little, almost like a little lullaby, if you will. I do remember this song, but that's not how it goes. Let me try again.
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. I don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. You who choose to lead must follow, but if you fall alone. And if you stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. La da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, da dum da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. La da da da,
Thank you. All right. I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for those who were able to contribute to the show. It's greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed it, hey, will you share it? If you liked my American Pie, share it. Show it to people. That'd be great. I would appreciate that. And, yeah. I'm going to make a video of it at some point soon. But for now, we have a live stream. Noah, you want to say goodnight? We didn't talk about my concert dates, but that's okay. You guys can check out my website. We'll do it later. We'll do it next time. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, MikeMassé.com/concerts. I'm coming to Maryland. I'm coming to Ohio, Fairfield, Cincinnati area. I'm in Lafayette, Colorado tomorrow night. And then I'm in Ireland beginning of October. I'm going to, and Northern Ireland, Derry, Belfast, Dublin. All right. We'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you have a good rest of your evening and weekend. Go Broncos. And stay tuned. Stay cool. Stay kind. Cover the music. Cover the world. Good night.